Good morning, everybody. This is Liz Schode, registered dietitian and director of clinical nutrition here at Jackson Purchase Medical Center, doing another Learning with Liz lesson today. Can't get that out, Learning with Liz lesson. It's April, so we're done with March. You know, March it was National Nutrition Month, and it was also Colorectal Cancer Awareness Month. So today, thinking about a topic to discuss, and actually this is a topic that my daughter wanted me to talk about, talking about how to eat out healthy. Can you do that? Can you eat out healthy? Well, actually you can do that. You just have to be a little bit picky and choosy of where you go and what you order, and pay attention to different things on your menu to help you, choose those healthier foods. If you go to a chain restaurant, they now have to list the amount of calories that's in every dish. So you can pay attention, like if you went to McDonald's, or if you went to Hardee's, or if you went to Burger King, they actually have the calories listed beside their food items, so they can help you choose something that's a little bit better. I'm going to kind of give you, I'm not going to read all of these off to you, but we'll attach this handout to the talk. It's healthy eating on the run, a month of tips. So it's like 30 different tips that can help you when you do eat out, because we're all going to eat out, whether or not it's once a month or 3 times a week. It's just kind of the way of life with most of us. So we just have to be a little bit, as I said, picky and choosy of where you go and what you get. So, the first hint on here is, it says think about where you're going. Think ahead, especially if you're going to like a special dinner or something like that. Think about, what kind of items they actually have on their menu. You can look it up online to see what type of things that they have, and try to, choose things that are more baked and broiled and grilled, instead of going with things that are fried, creamed, crispy, pan-fried, breaded. Those types of items are going to be, they're going to be higher in calories. Or if you decide, well, I'm going to get some fried fish somewhere. I'm like, okay, get fried fish, but get a baked potato instead of getting French fries. Or if they have some mixed vegetables, or if all they have to offer is fried stuff, then just have your fish, maybe one hush puppy, not 5, a few French fries, that type of thing. So you just control how much that you have of it. If you're going to eat Mexican, one of my favorite places to go and eat, was the thing that they bring to our table first, is they bring our chips and our salsa. So what you can do is you can take that chip and break it into 3 pieces, and then it's like you're eating 3 chips, but you're really only eating 1. And that can help you to cut back with the amount of chips that you might normally eat. Or take out the amount of chips that you want to try to eat during that meal and try to stick with those chips. I know that's hard to do. And skip the cheese dip. Even though it's great, go more with the salsa if you possibly can. If you are going to drink any alcohol, just remember alcohol has a lot of calories in it. It definitely can. A glass of wine can have around 80 to 100 calories. 1 ounce of hard liquor has around 80 to 100 calories. So if you were getting that margarita, then they add the sour mix with it, and it adds a whole lot more calories in there. So you got to be kind of careful with that, and thinking about what else am I ordering if I'm going for something with that. Try to have that salad if you possibly can, like before you eat your meal, because then that helps to fill you up. But don't drown it with your dressing. If you're going to have a creamy dressing, like say ranch or Thousand Island, put it to the side and dip your lettuce into it, and then that way you use less of it. Or if you use like a vinaigrette or an Italian, you're going to actually get less calories from something like that, and it works out a little bit better for you. Try to ask for other sauces, or say butter sour cream on the side, rather than going on that baked potato, and then that way you control what goes on that baked potato, that rather than them putting a huge, a large amount on it, and you think, oh, I'll be fine, but actually we keep it all on there. So, put it to the side, or if you forget to ask that being on the side, then cut off half of it and put that away, and then just use that onto your baked potato. If you were going to eat out, say breakfast, try to do something more like even an Egg McMuffin from McDonald's is not a bad choice to go with. But if you go with a big breakfast that has pancakes and bacon and sausage and biscuits or scrambled eggs, that type of thing, try not to do something like that, or let that maybe be your breakfast and your lunch combined, be a brunch type of thing. If you know your restaurant's going to give you very large portions, get a to-go box right when your food comes, split it in half, put it in the to-go box, set it to the side, and then just eat what's on your plate. And then actually you've cut in half of what you're going to do, and you have lunch the next day. Kind of cool that way. If you're going to do a pizza, try to do more of a thin and crispy pizza rather than do a thicker crust. Try to get a lot of vegetables on there if you can. With meat, it's kind of like ham's better than pepperoni or hamburger's better than sausage. But don't sit down and eat the whole pizza by yourself. Try to maybe have a couple of slices and have a side salad along with that if you possibly can. Be careful at buffets, because we're like, I'm going to get my money's worth if I'm doing a buffet. Just try not to do buffets, because we just tend to eat too much when we go to something like that. And it's kind of hard to control. So trying to better just order straight off the menu works a little bit better for us. So, just trying to think of what are the different things that I can do when I eat out. You can eat out healthy. It's just being picky and choosy of where you go, what you get when you go to those places. Like I said, if it's large portions, cut it in half before you actually, eat that meal. So we can do things at restaurants to make the foods a little bit healthier for us. And then occasionally, having, like I said, the fried fish with everything else fried. So, just think about what you do. Well, I hope that you learned a few new little ideas today from today's lesson. As I said, I'll have a handout attached to this that has 31 tips actually for us. If you have any questions or any topic that you'd like for us to discuss, please just drop us a little line, and we'll try to maybe come up with a different topic that I haven't talked about yet. So we hope that you learned a few things and hope you have a great day today.